Who is awake this morning? Who is here? Who is awake and ready to go? Hi, Amy Loves Vintage. I love that name. This looks like not good. It is. It's a smoothie. And I haven't finished my smoothie breakfast this morning. So we are multitasking here. Let's see who can jump in. Hello, hello. I am Samantha. I am VJA founder. And I want to thank everyone who has joined recently. We've had a lot of new members join Vintage Jewelry Addicts, and I love to see it. And we've had some record-breaking sales days, which is so exciting. But today we have a train. We took off, or our train organizers, which I totally supported and believe was the right thing to do, they took off because of the holidays. And so we haven't had a train for a few weeks, but every Tuesday is a train. And I believe that there's a Wednesday train that is forming. So I want to do a train rundown. I want to go over a few things that are just important monthly reminders about how to participate in Vintage Jewelry Addicts. And I want to see who joins in live. So I am sharing this out. And if you are here, let me know in the comments. Tuesday train kickoff. Who's selling on today's $3 Holla Train? Learn who and tune in for some important community reminders. Okay. Post that, baby. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to wait a few minutes just to see who hops on. Get some energy going. We have the $3 Holla Train in front of me. I love it. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. This is awesome. All right. Okay, I don't know if anyone is joining in today. Maybe I'll go live later. Let's see here. Because we've got I see 3 viewers. If there's more people here, let me know, because maybe my views are showing me. Nope, I think it's just 3 views. But okay, cool. You know what? All good. Let's see who joins us for the replay. So hi guys, good morning or good afternoon for those of us that are EST. Welcome to Vintage Jewelry Addicts. For those of us who might be new, we've had a lot of new members. We are growing more and more every day, and our sales are increasing more and more every day. Yesterday was probably our top Monday sales day ever. We had about $400 sold, which is uncommon for a Monday. Monday is typically a slow day. And some of our sellers are sharing that this is the best place for them to sell vintage jewelry. And that makes my heart soar. We are a community for buyers, sellers, and collectors. Share your addiction with us. No shame in your addiction. And again, we are a growing community. We will be 1 year old in April. And we hope that all of you are having a lot of fun here and finding some great pieces and making even better connections. So every Tuesday is a train, and there's been a break because of the holidays. I want to give a shout out to train organizers who have really been organizing frequently. That's Jay of the Jade Peacock and Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures. And today's train is really cool because it is the $3 Holla. Okay, the $3 Holla Train. And what that means is that everyone's starts. So the starting bid is $3. Very cheap, okay? Like there's no reason not to pick up some great items today. And shamelessly, I'm going to be jumping on the train. I have been so busy, I haven't been able to focus my live selling attention on Vintage Jewelry Addicts, but I am hopefully going to be hosting at least a weekly show so that I can gather more customers and more people over here to Vintage Jewelry Addicts. So I will be on the train today, okay? And I will be offering up vintage pins. I posted a sneak peek in the live sale announcement chat. I'll show you guys momentarily that sneak peek, but these are really cool pins, all starting at $3. But all of our sellers today will be offering a variety of items from vintage jewelry to accessories. Anyone who sells with us can sell belts and bags and hats and scarves and gloves and, you know, just more size-free accessories, as well as the emphasis on vintage costume jewelry. But modern jewelry is allowed, and fine jewelry is allowed as well, just not mass-produced, not Temu, not Shein, not straight out of the, like, production house in China. Like, we don't want people to actually manufacture it to be selling here. But other than that, you're good to go. If anyone ever has questions, reach out to me, because we understand that you might just want some more clarity around what you can and cannot sell here. But let's do a quick rundown of who is selling live today on the $3 Holo Train. Kicking us off at 2 p.m. is Elsie of the Thrifting Teacher. She sold live last night. She sold some awesome $10 grab bags. I think there were some great sales, some great grabs. And then I'm following Elsie at 3 p.m. I will be rating Mickey of Heightened Normal Designs at 4 p.m. Keenly Kristen at 5 p.m. Sundance Sterling, and I do not know their first name, but Sundance Sterling, fairly new seller, incredible offerings. They will be live at 6 p.m. Debbie of Gypsy Warrior will be live at 7 p.m. Jamie of Flippin' Vintiques will be live at 8 p.m. Hi, Jody. Welcome in. Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures will be live at 9 p.m. And Jay of the Jade Peacock, she will be our caboose, and she will be live at 10 p.m. If anyone is tuning in and hasn't said hello, let me know in the comments that you're here. Good morning. Good morning. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 live sellers today, all offering $3 starting bids. I'm amazed. I'm so excited to be back and selling live with you guys. I will be sending out a newsletter momentarily, so that if you are on our newsletter, which if you see that I promote to join the newsletter, I encourage you to sign up so that you can get reminders of our trains and of our special events and just important things that are happening in Vintage Jewelry Addicts. So yeah, the $3 Holo Train kicking off today at 2 p.m. EST. Elsie of the Thrifting Teacher will be kicking us off, and I'll be on the train at 3 p.m. So just a few reminders, and this is something that I will be formally making as an announcement on a monthly basis. We want to remind our buyers that once they place a bid, that the bids cannot be canceled. It might seem like they can be, but that bid is binding. And so you just want to bid responsibly and just make sure that, you know, that is something that you are ready to pay, because unfortunately we cannot cancel bids. The second is that if you place an order, so you make buy it nows, you place an order, you cannot cancel once you place the order. Now you can add items to your cart. You can see what the price is going to be. You can, hi Ethel Shed, welcome in. You can sort of figure out like, okay, can I afford this with the taxes or with the shipping? But once you place an order as a customer, and this is for everybody, okay, you can't request to cancel. Now, sellers, let's say the seller made a mistake, or they have a relationship with the buyer. If they want to cancel, it's at their discretion. But the district policy and the Vintage Jewelry Addicts policy is that buyers should not expect that their orders can be canceled and that they can be refunded right after they made a purchase. Now, if you find that there is a problem with your purchase, you got the wrong thing, you were shipped something and it fell apart, please message the seller and see if they can make a refund, or if there's just some sort of discussion that you guys need to have. We do believe in buyer customer relations, but if you want, you can file a claim with district. You just need the evidence. Hey, I was sent the wrong item, or hey, it completely broke in the mail, whatever. And so you can do that. But what is really important for our buyers to recognize is that once you bid and once you buy, you can't just get a refund because you change your mind. You can't just be like, oh shoot, I spent too much money. I can't afford this. I have to. So please bid and buy responsibly. And I do suggest adding things when you're doing the buy it now. Add it to your cart to see what the total is before you actually click purchase. Okay, now some seller reminders is that we have an open door policy of selling between Monday and Thursday, except when we have the trains running. And the only reason we discourage you guys from selling during the trains is because we're not quite large enough to have multiple live sales happening at one time. We would never, chastise you or be like, oh, you're kicked out because you sold during the train. Like, we realize mistakes happen. But for anyone who's not a subscriber, Monday through Thursday is fair game. If you want to join the train, you do not have to be a subscriber. You just have to be involved in that train chat. Someone will help you out there. They have great signups. They're very organized. I love it. I'm here for it, and it's happening every Tuesday, and there might be some Wednesday trains happening as well. If you want to sell on the weekend, we have daytime spots open and we have the evening spots open. The evening spots are always promoted, and that is one of the advantage of paying minimum $9.99 a month. That's for tier 1 to be a subscriber. It's like a membership so that you get access to that booking Calendly. Sorry, American Express was calling me. I don't know why. You can actually see what spots are available. Our first spot is at 5. Our last spot is at 10. And that's EST, so that you can get a promoted prime time weekend selling spot. But again, you do have to sign up to become a subscriber. Visit VintageJewelryAddicts.com, hit subscribe, and you can see tier 1 through 4 and all the different options. If you are a seller and you accidentally, because you're not aware, you make a live sale scheduled for the weekend and you're not a subscriber, we'll just delete it and let you know. All good. We'll just send you a message and just make sure that you kind of know how things work. We'll encourage you to become a subscriber. If you are a subscriber and you schedule a live sale on the weekend that you didn't sign up for, that's at night. If someone is already scheduled for that spot, we'll probably delete it and let you know. Because remember, everything is done through our Calendly, just so that people aren't accidentally selling over each other. Now, during the day, we have a Calendly for during the day. It hasn't been super popular. We want to see more subscribers selling at 10 in the morning, 8 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 12 noon. We have a Calendly for that as well, but because it's not so popular, if you just want to pop up during the day, totally okay. If you're like, hey, it's Saturday morning, I'm at a flea market, I want to go live, it's 11 a.m., go for it. But it's those evening, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're keeping those time slots for one seller only. And so again, if you just make the mistake of scheduling during those evening, live sale slots and you didn't actually sign up, we'll just delete it and we will let you know. Welcome in, Melody and Diana. Diana, I just did the train announcement, but Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures, I think she just popped in. And she is the conductor for this train. Give it up for Diana, $3 holla. I believe Jay of the Jade Peacock has also been a co-conductor. I'm not entirely sure, but you guys are really leading the charge with the trains. So grateful to you. Again, guys, we have trains every Tuesday, and you can participate whether you're a subscriber or not a subscriber. They are open to everyone. Today's train kicks off at 2 p.m. I will be live at 3 p.m. It's my first time going live in Vintage Jewelry Addicts for a long time, because I haven't been able to focus on my live sales here, but I'm really excited. I have some incredible 1970s vintage pins that are going to blow your mind. Blow your mind. $3 starts. Everyone on the train today, $3 starts. Like, there's going to be jewelry flying off the shelves today because of these $3 starts. Right, Diana? Maria, how are you feeling? How's your voice? I saw Maria just pop in. Okay, so let's go through a couple more reminders. All right, so we went over buyers. You can't cancel your bids. You can't cancel your buy it nows. It is at the seller's discretion. If they do want to refund you, if there's a problem, it's the seller's discretion, but you can make a claim with district if it's that serious, like you did not get the right item or you didn't get the item at all. Okay, here's the other thing I want to say. If we find that a seller has not shipped something in 2 weeks, most likely their seller status will be deactivated until they ship that item. So that is just something that we're going to begin being strict about. It hasn't been an issue. We recognize that things come up. People pass away. My goodness, the LA fires, we lose our homes, like ridiculousness. Okay. We are empathetic. We understand life's trials and tribulations. But if you sold something and you just forgot and you didn't ship it in 2 weeks, we will just deactivate your seller status until you ship that item. And if you never ship that item, then we'll get that buyer a refund and you just won't be allowed back on as a seller. I mean, it's just it's as simple as that. We've been growing nice and slow, so we haven't had really any issues. But as we, attract more and more sellers, we want to make sure that our sellers are committed to creating the best customer service for their customers, while also understanding that as a community, we don't want to be so strict that people can't sell here, but we also need to have standards in place. So just a reminder that, again, if you sell something and you don't ship it in 2 weeks, we will deactivate your seller status, and there's the possibility we'll just issue that person a refund if we don't hear back from you, and you just won't be allowed back on as a seller. $3 holla. Okay, Maria's getting her voice back. Oh gosh, Maria, it's been so long. It's been a long time you've been sick. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, Diana, you better shop my $3 holla live, okay? I have some pins that you need. I'm sorry, I'm getting all these phone calls. I was looking at these pins and I'm like, this is Diana, this is Diana, this is Diana. So they're all pins with attitude. They're awesome. I love vintage pins. Last night we had a subscriber chat. We were talking about creating other marketplaces. I do not have time to create another marketplace, but I would like to see a marketplace that's just dedicated to pins. So just vintage pins, because I just think vintage pins are so fun. Yeah. So, oh, you have therapy. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You can place pre-bids. I'm about to upload some stuff if you want, if you're interested. Gosh, Maria's been sick for 3 weeks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Maria. Okay. So a few other things, a few other just reminders, gentle reminders. What else do I want to say? I'm trying to think. Wait, I feel like I had something else that was very important. Shipping. So sorry. That was the thing I wanted to say. We could not ship to Canada until about 3 days ago. District just opened it up. So if you are a Canadian buyer and you would like to be purchasing from us, you can do that now. You can do that from any marketplace now. As some of us know, there was a postal service protest and they were not working. And so things were not being shipped to Canada. Our Canadian sellers, I believe they were unable to also ship to the US. So that problem should be resolved. If anyone has any questions or concerns, please message me. But to my knowledge, everything is open. The borders are open and you can actually bid and you can purchase as a Canadian buyer and a US buyer, both sides of the border. Okay, so that is open. All right, guys. Selling Buddies. Oh, yes, Selling Buddies. Well, Selling Buddies is for the subscribers. So that will be something that I'll talk to the subscribers about. But what time tomorrow is schedule released? For the weekend, you mean? Oh, for the 15th. Tomorrow's the 15th. It'll be 12 noon Eastern. 12 noon Eastern. Yeah, I'll have to send you guys a reminder about that. Yeah, Jody, Selling Buddies is really for subscribers, and this is more like a community announcement. But yeah, for our subscribers, we're just going to start encouraging guys to help each other out for the first 15 minutes if you're on a train. So I think today's a great, trial run of that. So when I raid Mickey of Height and Normal Designs, I'll stay on for 15 minutes. I'll hype her up. I'll talk to her. I'll make comments on her items. And if we can all start doing this with each other on trains so that at least for the first 15 minutes, there's someone that's there in the comments to get the conversation going, because it can be kind of silent. in the chats. And some of us, like, we don't know what to say, myself included. We're like, where are you guys from? Who's here? Like, it just becomes the same thing. So Jody is referring to something we talked about last night on our subscriber chat. But definitely that's something that I will be posting in our subscriber chat about selling buddies for the weekend live sales. But for our trains, yeah, let's start having selling buddies. So again, I'm going to raid Height and Normal Design. So I'm going to hang out with her for like 15 minutes and make comments and hype her up and put emojis in the comments and really engage. And then Mickey, if she wants, she can do the same for Kristen at 5. Kristen can do the same for Sundance Sterling. Sundance Sterling can do the same for Gypsy Warrior, so on and so forth. So I know many of us are popping on each other's lives and showing support, and it is so helpful. So helpful. And so, yeah, if we can continue just to build upon that, it will help everyone to have a better selling experience. I'm glad you set your alarm. I'm glad you set your alarm. It could get very lonely. I know it can. It can. It can. It totally can. Someone who's really good at talking to themselves is Kristen of Keenly Kristen. If you haven't watched her, she just keeps it going. It's impressive. She has a skill. We don't all have that skill. Giggles. Nancy. Nancy's like, yeah, she does. She really does. Diana also has a skill. Diana is a skillful, chatty Kathy. I'm also very chatty as well. So I think it's like maybe we just feel like we need to be heard. Maybe those of us that are very chatty, we're the ones like, pay attention to me. But yeah, no. Selling buddies, help each other out on a raid on the weekends by commenting for about the first 15 minutes. We can also be sharing each other's lives. So if you are raiding someone, take their live link and share it into one of the chats or share it on Facebook. If you have customers and you want, let's say I have customers and I want Jody of the Vintage Vault. I want my customers to shop her live sale. I can tag them in the comments. So you can literally go in the comments now, and this has been a few weeks, but I can tag anyone that I want by typing in their name, and they're going to get an alert on the app that they were tagged in the live sales. So Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures, she'll get this alert. She'll pop onto the live sale. And this is another great way for us to support each other by basically being like, hey, I want people to come over to your live sale. Let me tag a few people for you because I think that they're going to like what you have. Kristen and I heckled Gypsy the other night for 4 hours. Yes, Debbie sold until the cows came home the other night. Oh, she did. She did. But yeah, guys. Yes. So $3 holla. I'm going to jump off in a few minutes. Get ready for that. I will be live at 3 o'clock. If you're on the newsletter, I'm about to send out a newsletter blast. I'm really excited to be live selling again with you guys. It will be a very speedy hour. I'm going to promote my live sale on Facebook and Instagram and all the places to help bring more people over to District. You guys can do the same at any time. If you want advice or support on that, please feel free to reach out. And yeah, I will see you guys for another Founders Chat on Friday. Tomorrow, I did not schedule one. I don't think I did because I wanted to do it today. And we have some exciting news that should hopefully be hitting newsstands next week. I'm excited. We're going to start doing some collaborations here on District. And I think that's going to make this experience so much brighter for everybody who's here, because I think this platform in 2025 is going to explode. Those of us that are into software and tech, we see the future of live selling. And so it's really cool to be right here at the beginning of it. It feels like the beginning of the internet in a weird way. And so, yeah, thank you guys for being a part of the future. Thank you for being a part of Vintage Jewelry Addicts. I will see some of you at 2 o'clock for the start of today's train. Thrifting Teacher kicking us off. We have 9 amazing sellers on today's train. $3 starting auctions, for everybody. All right. Jewelry's going to be flying. Accessories are going to be flying. There's going to be so many sales today. My phone will break with the notification. So thank you, Nancy. Diana knows the secret. Do you know the secret? Oh, do you know the secret? I don't know. I can't remember if I chatted with you about it, but yes, it'll be fun. Oh, collabs. Yes, collabs. Yeah, but you don't know with who yet. I don't think I told you. I don't think I did, but I'll tell you. Because I am like, if you guys are part of other communities and you know the admin, message me because I'd like to start reaching out to different admins for collabs. Oh, you have a source, Diana. You kill me. Diana's like, I know what you don't know that I know. I'm like, oh, I don't know that you know, but I don't know that you know. All right, guys, I want to hop off so I can eat something. I look forward to seeing you guys this afternoon, and let's have a fabulous Tuesday. It's a day we will never get back. For our subscribers, we will have the new calendar up tomorrow at 12 noon for February live sales. Have a great one. Okay.